We're destroying them, man. Okay. Go ahead and read on.
It says, as verse 2, as the judge of the people is himself.
As the judge
Of the people.
of the people is himself. Okay? So the people are just like that judge, man. Go ahead.
It says, so are his officers. In what manner of man the rule of the city is.
Right. So it says even his officers are as him, man. So you supervisors, you leads, you managers, all right, you assistant managers, you assistant supervisors, y'all follow under the spirit of your oppressor, man.
That's right.
You want to be like him, you know.
That's right.
You put a brother in that place, he won't last long because he knows he can't go off. He can't cast unrighteous judgment towards his brother, whether he's a brother in the truth or not. Love worketh no ill towards his neighbor.
That's right.
So he won't last long. You see, like Moses, he was way up there, man.
Yeah.
He didn't last long. I mean, he was there for years, but it didn't last long. The triumphant of the wicked is short, but he chose the right side.
That's right.
You know, he chose to follow in the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, that the treasures of the Most High were way more profitable than the treasures of that time when he was in Egypt. That's the same thing with those brothers, man. But these people, they don't have that ability. So however the judge and his officers shall be, and the people will follow, man. But you got an elect group of people, men, women, and children, they're not gonna follow that bullshit. You're gonna give Esau what he needs. After that, everything else goes back to our heavenly Father, and we're gonna follow him. The scriptures say, strive for the truth till death, and Yahweh shall fight for thee. That's how serious it is, man.
It says, the unwise king destroyed his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited.
Yep. And that's what the Most High is raising up, those prudent men, all right, that are nourished in the scriptures. Okay, because then what did it say that the last part here?
It says, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited.
Right, the city shall be inhabited, man. Like there's another scripture in the book of Proverbs where it says, when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. When the righteous rule, the people rejoice. And that's how it is here, man. The wicked are the ones that are rejoicing. They get a kick out of oppressing their own brother, man. You know, laughing. You get fired. You know, you get fired from your job. They're all looking at you, staring at you, and be like, we got this motherfucker. We nailed his ass. You know, don't think I don't remember that shit Esau. You know what I'm saying? You nailed Yahweh Shai to the cross too, didn't you? You goddamn devil. I wouldn't be surprised if that Edomite over there is related to one of them fucking Edomites that nailed Yahweh Shai.
He walks around like he is. He looks like he is.
You know what I'm saying?
Like they say, what did it say?
If it quacks
like a duck, it
walks,
looks like a duck, and walks like a duck. That motherfucker's a
duck.
fucking duck.
Yeah, Howard the Duck for that. You know what I'm saying? That's what, you know, the Most High is coming back, man. He's coming back to deliver the, you know what, matter of fact, get the one in Zephaniah and read Zephaniah 12. Yeah, Zephaniah 3 and 12. Zephaniah 3 and 12. Every idle word you shall speak, you shall be held accountable, man.
No, Zechariah.
Oh yeah, Zephaniah's before it. You know, everything, all their actions are being weighed. Yahweh Shai said he's a God of knowledge, and he weigheth actions in the balance. That's in 1 Samuel chapter 3, I believe, chapter 2. So this place is fucking going to be destroyed, man. You know, I can't wait to see all these proud ass people to see their fucking their kingdom be destroyed, man. Right now, they're all fat, they're all thick, they proud. They think they got everything, lined up in their life, for their kids, for themselves, their women. They might have side bitches on the side. They're smashing when they go out of town. They go to these events. All that shit's gonna go out. It's gonna be gone, man. Right? The candle of the wicked is gonna be put out.
It's a lot I can't find.
It's right. It's right before. It's a small book. It's right before. It's between Habakkuk and Haggai. It's right between Habakkuk and Haggai. So after Haggai, Zechariah. So it's right. Yep. It's a lot. I think it got scriptures lined up.
Which one was it? Zephaniah
3 and 12.
Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 12. It says, I will also leave in the midst of thee an afflicted and poor people.
See, so Israel is in the midst of who? Great Babylon. All right, aka America, spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt. So there's an afflicted people left here. All right, go ahead.
And they shall trust in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Right, the elect are going to trust in the scriptures, man. The law, statutes, commandments in the name of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai. Go ahead.
The remnant of Israel shall not do iniquity.
Right, that word remnant goes back to a chosen, a select, okay? Which we know that's the elect. The 144,000 and that great multitude that followeth behind them, that 1/3. Okay, read that part again. One more time.
The remnant of Israel shall not do iniquity.
Shall not do iniquity, man. So if you're in a position of authority, you're not supposed to be going off. You can't go off. You can't be doing what your fucking boss tells you to do. If you know it ain't right, you can't go. You can't do that shit. But these people, that's what they do. The president does the same shit. They swear on the Bible, right? Donald Trump. They brought out the Apocrypha. Not, one time in something that they did, some inauguration.
A Bush, one of the Bushes when he died, and they brought out the
commemoration of that. Yeah, and they brought out the Apocrypha and they read out of the scriptures. A bunch of goddamn devils and hypocrites, man.
That's right.
You can't be doing that. But the elect are the ones that are going to trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. This truth. Go ahead.
It says, the remnant of Israel shall not do iniquity, nor speak lies.
Nor speak lies, man. That's why in the book of Revelations, 144,000 follow with the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. And there's no guile found in their mouth.
That's right.
But these people out here, they'll fucking lie. They'll smile at you, look you dead in the eye. Lying, man. Perpetual liars. America's a perpetual hellhole, man. This place is full of lies. The scriptures, the scriptures there too that says that this place is full of lies. The prey departeth not.
And we read how if the king is a certain way, then the kingdom is going to be that same way too.
Yeah, the people.
So since we read that, we also read about how he's deceitful, Esau.
Yeah.
So we know how this place is, man.
Yeah, he's a serpent, man. A serpent. He's likened unto a serpent because a serpent is slick. It's deceptive, man.
Hello, guys.
What's going on?
I'm
man?
sorry. Is these cameras?
Yeah.
Can I walk in front of them?
It's all right.
God bless
You're
y'all,
good.
man.
You good.
God bless y'all.
But a serpent. That's why he's likened unto a serpent, because a serpent, it lays in a lurking place, hidden, waiting to strike you. He ain't gonna warn you. He ain't gonna do none of that shit. He's gonna fucking get you. But when he came over here from Europe, the Indians labeled him as a man with a forked tongue. Who has a forked tongue? A serpent, a snake.
Right.
Meaning that he spoke one way over here, but on this side he spoke lies, man.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? A two-face. But the Most High is looking for someone that's the same all the way around. A solid individual. Rooted and grounded in what? What are you rooted and grounded in? Stop acting like you care, but then over here you're fucking, yeah, man, I'm gonna nail that motherfucker. You know? That's how the Pharisees and the scribes were doing Yahweh Shai, man. Judas Iscariot probably said shit like that. And look what happened to look what happened to him. Got all fucked up. This way, when Yahweh Shai comes back, there's gonna be a lot of killing, a lot of destroying, destructive forces are gonna be played out here in America, man. You're gonna see teachers that once fucked with you in school and treated you like shit. They're gonna be seeing them getting murdered, you know, destroyed. Police officers, lawyers that did you dirty, that didn't fight for you, gave them all kinds of money, they didn't fight for you because they were cool with the goddamn DA. You know, they're cool with the judge, or they might even knew the person that you were trying to defend yourself from. You know, they're like, nah, fuck yeah, we'll fuck this person over. You know, like, that shit goes on here in this place, man.
It says, back at verse 13, the remnant of Israel shall not do iniquity, nor speak lies, neither shall a deceitful tongue be found in their mouth.
Yep. That's why we deal with truth. We live an honest life to the best of our ability, man.
And being deceitful too doesn't necessarily mean just straight up lying, but lying in wait, being trying to be sneaky, saying certain things that might be true, but you're making it seem like something else that isn't. Trying to be deceitful, trying to deceive.
It's maliciously. That's being malicious. Vindictive. Bitches. That word vindictive, when it's pushed out, really, when people hear that, more or less they're thinking you're talking about a woman. But men can be vindictive, man. Go ahead.
For they shall feed and lie down, and none shall make them afraid.
Yeah, because that's what we're waiting for. Yahweh Shai, man. Because we're sick and tired of this place. We're sick and tired of walking, in the valley of shadow of death, man, and darkness. Not knowing what's gonna happen when we go to work tomorrow, or you go to your job. Whatever you do, you go to your school, or whatever the fuck you do. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's sure. You don't know what's gonna happen. But when Yahweh Shai delivers us, we're not gonna be worried about nothing, man.
It says, sing, O daughter of Zion, shout, O Israel, be glad and rejoice with all the heart, O daughter of Jerusalem. Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, hath taken away thy judgments. He hath cast out the enemy, the king of Israel. Even Yahweh is in the midst of thee. Thou shalt not see evil anymore.
And that's what Yahweh Shai is doing, man. That's why he says, be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. So he gives us enough, but at the same time, we have to meet him halfway, Yahweh Shai. And the scriptures say to agree with thine adversary. Certain things you have to agree. But okay, all right, that's cool. That's the way it is. Cool. Okay, let's keep moving then. That doesn't mean that they're not going to escape judgment. They're still going to be judged, man, for their unrighteousness, their dealings, and their injurious practices. That's why this kingdom is going to be translated unto those that can rule right. That's right. That's what's happening.
That's right.
Like
I was mentioning, it's happening right before your eyes.
Don't even know it. That these motherfuckers that are bucking up to you brothers out there. 'Cause I know a lot of brothers go through this, dealing with shit at your job. Being in the middle of drama and shit like that. But really, it's not really drama. It's just they're fucking with you. So in the meantime, they don't even know that you're learning. You're gaining wisdom, knowledge, and understanding through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and they're speaking to a future judge. Right, like Yahweh Shai, when they fuck with Yahweh Shai, not realizing that he was a king, man, and that to treat somebody like shit, and then they turn around, not literally turn around, but like a day or a year later, you realize that you see this person on the bulletin board or on the TV and be like, damn, I treated that dude like shit, but he had money. Why did I do that to him? That's how people treated Yahweh Shai. That's how he treated his prophets, man. And he's still doing it to this very day, not realizing that those men are going to be the future judges. Like the angels are recording everything. The Most High has angels in the flesh down here that are recording everything too, man. That's why I said, every idle word you shall speak, you should be held accountable. All right? And your actions.
It says, in that day it shall be said to Jerusalem, fear thou not, and to Zion, let not thine hands be slack.
Right, and that's what we're telling all the brotherhood. You know, because we are Zion, we are that monument. We are the ones that are showing that Yahweh Shem Yahushua still exists, that he's still here. All right? Whether they hear or forbid, we don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit about them.
That's right.
I care about the brotherhood, the brothers that watch the videos, this brother that's here, you know? That's who I focus on. That's who I care about. Everybody else, they can hit the fucking bricks, man. You know what I'm saying? They can kick rocks, walk up the fucking block, get out of my face. You know? Yeah, I'll shut up whenever I'm at work and do what I got to do. Come to my job over here, and you're gonna see. It may not be the way somebody may expect it to be, but it's gonna happen. They're gonna get their judgment.
That's right.
Okay? Or they can repent, or they can be like, hey man, damn, I'm sorry. And cool, then we can squash it. But you can't be treating people like shit because you're at your job, because you're at schools, in the law firms, courthouses, in the jailhouse. You can't be doing that shit, man. It's like in that movie, When They See Us. You had a Jake in there in Rikers Island that treated that one boy like shit, man. He had his ass jumped, smashed, stabbed, shanked. And telling him that you better stay. Yeah, that's a wise truth. You better stay down here in the hole, man. Because this is where you're going to be. We don't need to be bringing no any kind of shit to us. I can see that motherfucker over there being like that too. Grimy, wicked ass niggas, man. That's all they fucking are, man.
That's right.
Not realizing that they're fighting against Yahweh Shai. They're touching Yahweh Shai, the apple of his eye. I believe that's in there, if I'm not mistaken.
It says,
The same.
It says, Yahweh, thy power in the midst of thee is mighty. He will save. He will rejoice over thee with joy. He will rest in his love.
Why is he gonna rejoice over us with joy? And why are we gonna rest in his love? What are we gonna rest from? From hard bondage, man.
That's right.
For catching hell.
That's right.
For keeping our integrity. Man, there's things that go through my mind that I want to do to people that fuck with me, man.
That's right.
But no brother can be mad at me, but the brother could tell, hey man, you gotta be careful, Khan. But that's what the Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is gonna rejoice over us for, because we kept that in our integrity, our self-dignity for his sake. Because we could be just like them, but we don't want to be like them.
That's right.
You know? Because Yahweh Shai said not to be like them.
It says, he will rest in his love. He will joy over thee with singing.
Yeah, so Yahweh Shai is gonna rejoice over you. You know, you're gonna rest in his love, right? His law, statutes, commandments, where you find comfort, the scriptures. But eventually it's gonna be where it's physical. We're gonna actually be there. All our inward parts are going to be full with the law, statutes, and commandments. We're never going to be able to go off. We're going to be made perfect, as Yahweh Shai is, man. Go ahead.
I will gather them that are sorrowful.
See, he's going to gather those that are sorrowful. So you should be sorrowful, man. I'm not saying you should be depressed, crying, full of tears every goddamn day. You should be vexed. You should be pissed. Yahweh Shai was that way, man. He said he was going to send a comforter, but that comforter, he even said, I shall give you peace, but not as the world giveth peace.
That's right.
So you're still going to catch hell. You're still going to be pissed. You're going to be grieved. You know, you're going to be in the state of sorrow.
Right.
Why? Because you're in the midst of a crooked, perverted, faithless, wicked generation, man.
That's right.
Everything that you see, you hear is all fucked up. Everything, man.
It says,
Read that part again.
I will gather them that are sorrowful for the solemn assembly.
solemn assembly, man. We're gonna all be caught up in the chariot. We're all gonna be eating at that feast. You know, that beautiful dinner, man.
That's right.
You know, we're gonna be rehearsing the Passover. Everything that we strive and rehearse here is gonna be perfect in that time. Go ahead.
Who are of thee, to whom the reproach of it was a burden? Behold, at that time I will undo all the that afflict thee, and I will save her that healeth, and gather her that was driven out.
Yeah, now her is Israel. All right, we're gonna be gathered together. Read that verse again.
Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee.
Yeah, so Yahweh Shema Shai he's gonna deal with these people, man. He's gonna undo them.
That's right.
You know, he's gonna strip them down, not literally, like physically. I mean, he's gonna do it by way of fire.
That's right.
But in a sense, you know, when you're stripped down, what happens? You're all butt naked and you're hiding. You fall to the ground. You may you're running off, hiding behind a tree, or you may crouch down in a fetal position. You know, because being naked is a shame. To see somebody naked is supposed to be a shame. Go ahead.
That's right. And also, you know, stripping down, when you strip off your clothes, say you're about to shower, you know, you take that shit off, right? Same way that nuclear fire, that's gonna take your skin off layer by layer, man. That's gonna be some painful ass shit. It's gonna strip you down to the bone, you know? It says, let me read that again.
19, yeah.
Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that healeth, that halteth, Salakith. I will save her that halteth, and gather her that was driven out. And I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame.
See? So that realizing these people that are fucking with you brothers on the highways and the byways, at your school, at your home, or the park, wherever you go, you suffer, man. You suffer affliction, oppression.
That's right.
The Most High say you're gonna make you renowned, man. You're gonna be a renowned man, a renowned name, a feared name, not above Yahweh Shema Shai, but above all men that are on the earth. The elect, man, the 144,000. Those are gonna be those ones, man.
Glory.
Yeah.
That,
You know?
that which remaineth is glorious, you know? Talking about the elect. You know, and these people don't know, man. You know, Jake likes to say this a lot. You know, whenever you get in an argument with Jake, do you know who you're talking to? All right, but the truth is, do you know who you're speaking to, man? That's why you have to watch how you speak, watch how you do things. You know, and eventually the truth comes out. The truth always comes out. So if that dude is real, he's gonna stay real. All right. If he's not real, then he's gonna show forth his colors. You know, and that's when you can start taking what is that word?
Simulation. Disfiguration.
Like disciplinary action. Disciplinary action.
Yeah.
You know, and you start seeing if, all right, can he be a potential brother? Can I speak to him a certain way? You know, casting, you know, little crumbs. See if he's gonna pick up on those crumbs. If not, then he's just gonna turn 180 degrees and go the opposite way. You know, and then you have your answer. This person's not. All right, this person doesn't like you at all. They might say they do. They honor me with their lips. You know,
Heart is far from them.
that's right. In their mind, they're not with you. They never were. They're not running with you. What people like nowadays is population, popularity. Salakia. Popularity. They want people to talk good of them. They want to fill their own bellies. You know. But Yahweh Shem Yahushai is building up those people, man. Acts 13 and 15. You know, the house of David is being built up right before your eyes.
Those men weren't just ordinary men. Those were great men. Men of valor. You know, men that will fucking stomp you out quick, man. They'll put you to death.
That's right.
You know, so It's of no coincidence if brothers, you have that, if you have that way of thinking, because there's a possibility you probably were one of those men. Because as soon as that tongue came out sharp like that towards against you, cut that motherfucker out, man. You know? But we know that not all things are explained. We can't get down like that here. You can't even fight without getting fucking charged with the soul, man. You know? Go ahead, read that last verse.
This is Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 19 or 20.
20, last one.
Verse 20. At that time will I bring you again, even in the time that I gather you. I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth. When I turn back your captivity before your eyes, saith Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
See, so these people don't know who they're dealing with, man. They mock and scoff the elders of Great Millstone, brothers in all the different other camps that are not the different camps, but the different camps with the GMS that are scattered everywhere, man. And like I said, it goes further than that. It goes into you being at your jobs, at school, you know, amongst your family. All those people that did wrong to you are going to be judged, and they're going to see that you were that one. In Wisdom of Solomon 5:1, Baruch Hashem. They're going to see that you are that one, man. But the Most High has left that a poor and afflicted people in the midst of thee. Who is the midst of thee? Babylon, America, man. Even amongst his own people, there's a remnant amongst Israel that is afflicted, a poor people, but they have faith. They're rich in faith towards His name, not just have faith, confidence, because that won't get you nowhere with Yahweh Shai. What's going to get you to a place is that you have faith in His word and Yahweh Shai. Okay. So that's why He said, I have left you a poor and afflicted people that shall trust in my name. And those ones are very precious and close and dear to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And anybody that fucks with them, they're going to be dealt with, man. It's like if somebody messes with your children, what do you want to do? You want to slaughter them. You want to fucking knock them out cold and keep stomping on that fucking head. That's how deadly Yahweh Shai is going to get. He's going to stomp you out, man.
That's right.
Like grapes, like a grape. You step on the grape, that shit splatters. That's what Yahweh Shai is going to do, man. Now physically, he's not going to get it. The scriptures say he ain't going to be holding no sword, none of that.
That's right.
He's going to do it all right here, telepathically. He's going to be fucking people up. The chariots, they're going to shoot out the laser beams, man. That fire from them, that energy. That shit's going to happen. You got that one? Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5.
5 and 1. It says, Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
Have afflicted him. Right? The Lord said, I shall leave you a poor and afflicted people. We're going to be afflicted. We're going to be persecuted, hated amongst it without a cause, man. You know?
It says, and made no account of his labors.
And make no account of his labors. You know, like me and the brother, you know, talking about what goes on like at a job, they don't consider the work that we have done. But they look for little shit. It's like Yahweh Shai. When Yahweh Shai was doing all the what do you want to call it, the miracles, he was healing everybody, and they still had a problem with him. They say, if you don't believe me, but believe me for the work's sake, believe me for the miracles, the things that I've done. You know, they make no account of our labors, man, of what we do. Go ahead. Are you gonna? Okay. But yeah, man, you know that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is looking at us, man, Lord willing, for good. You know, giving us the ability to come out here to have the understanding of the scriptures, being circumspect, being vigilant of our surroundings, of people, to the spirit. That's a gift, man. Not everybody has that, because these people they're being overthrown with the evil suspicion, man. The judgment is off. That's where you go off, man. And these people, they don't. Hey, man, I'm sorry for for doing that to you. They don't ever apologize. They're fucking. They're cause why? Because they're really haters.
That's right.
They're hateful, and they're proud too.
This is Mark chapter 13 and verse 12. Now the brother shall betray the brother to death, and the father the son, and children shall rise up against their parents, and shall cause them to be put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
You shall be hated of all men for his name's sake, man. Because you're a child of light, because you walk in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Like I always say, you can be careful. You can only be careful for so long and for so much, man.
That's right.
Because eventually they're gonna have a problem with you. You know, they're gonna find something. You know, and then when they hear you, how you speak, they're like, "Oh, it's different." Who is this guy really?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who is he? Where did he come from? You know? And then they start seeing that you are an honest person. You are a humble person. But they don't like that shit. They want to see a humble person wants to see some things that are going to be fixed. You know, fairness, or you know, some form of equality. What's the word? Equality? To be equal. You know, in a sense. So, but they don't want that for you. They want you just to bow down and be like, no, this is what I said. This is how it's gonna be. You know, but if it's one of their own, they're gonna love their own, like the scriptures say, right? If you were of the world, they would love their own, right? Then they're gonna be that way. They're gonna work with them. They're gonna do all kinds of shit for them. But because you have a different spirit on you, they're not gonna like you. They're gonna hate you without a cause. You know.
It says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
Yahweh Shai said in the book of Zephaniah, you know, he's gonna rejoice over you for, you know, suffering. You're gonna be able to rest, you know, because you have to endure through all these things. To be hated on, to be attacked, persecuted, you know, spoken of as evil. You know, I know a lot of people at my job, they talk evil of me. They say all kinds of shit, and I'll spit it out just to know through the spirit. I know because the Lord Yahweh Shai, he knew the men's heart, man.
Right.
He knew what was in man's heart, in their mind. He didn't have to speak for the Lord to know. He created them. He put the heart in their body, man. The cogitations of the mind, the 7 faculties of the mind. If the Lord had that ability, guess what? So does his followers, man. They have that ability. They're able to see. You know. But and then what do they do? They smile, they laugh. You know. Versus, no, I don't. Don't say that, Adrian, man. That's not true. Don't say that stuff. I would not do that to you. You know. What do? They smile and giggle about it. That's a sign, right? Because that's a sign of what do you want to call it? Like, you know, people deal with stress different.